Hello and welcome back to New and Old Survival. I appreciate you joining me today. The weather's tapered off a little bit. The temperatures have came out of the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. We're actually in the 60s, expecting 70s today. Today we're going to look at bloodroot. Bloodroot is one of the first plants to bloom in the springtime. First I see colt's foot, then I see dandelion, third I see bloodroot, and sometimes the Easter lilies are somewhere in between the dandelion and colt's foot. So I'm going to post a couple of pictures and show you what that looks like. Hopefully the wind is dying down. It doesn't wash out the video so you can hear clearly. So I'm going to reset the video and let you see digging bloodroot and what it looks like, why it's called that, and then we'll go into some of the medicinal properties and what the Native Americans used it for. Stay tuned. Okay, you'll see that we have some bloodroot. We got one flower up here, and each place that you see one of these leaves is a separate plant, and it comes off of a root, thus bloodroot. And from my experience, the root is not that far underneath the ground, so you don't need a huge digging tool. And wow, you hear, let's see if I can bring this in, that close. Now if we look at it, these roots will start to bleed. Let's see if I can find a clean-ish finger. It's still kind of cold, so once you get up into the 60s and 70s for a couple of days where the ground actually warms up, then it gets a lot better. But the Native Americans would use this plant. Its nickname is war paint, so they would use it for war paint. It was actually exported, I believe, to France for coloring wool. They would use this plant and the roots to dye wool. They would get the reds and some oranges, some yellows, depending on the plant that they used or what part of the plant that they used. But even today, it is still used in toothpaste for anti-plaque, anti-cavity purposes. And I've also seen that it's anti-cancer. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV, but you can see how close, and I'm going to try to get this out here. And we'll just stuff this back in the ground and let it grow on. So there's the leaves, and just that far underground is where the root is. So going back to what we were saying earlier, that this root is not only used in toothpaste, many claims say it is anti-cancer, and there's a lot of people that say that it's great for melanoma, which is one of the largest cancer problems in America, at least. Now you should note that this bloodroot is native to eastern North America. So here in Virginia, it's perfect. I'm trying to get you a good shot of that leaf. A lot of times what I see what looks like a moose head, kind of like bullwinkle, so I've kind of nicknamed it bullwinkle plant, because even after the blooms disappear, you'll still recognize that leaf. And there's a bloom. Let's see if we can, there you go, right here. Hasn't opened yet, but they would take this plant. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Let's see if I can get it out far enough. See that red sap? You would apply that directly to things like ringworm. If you have a lesion or something on your skin, they would put this directly on that wart, eczema, ringworm, especially any topical infection that was not, you don't want to get this into the bloodstream. And I know I'm kind of bouncing around with my statements, but I'm trying to remember everything and tell you all about it. But if we squeeze this just a little bit, there we go, put a little pressure on it. Let's see. Looky there. That's Bloodroot. So, just a quick little video. You can do your research. I just Googled medicinal purposes for Bloodroot. It'll give you many claims. I'm sure a lot of them are exaggerated. However, you will find that the Native Americans that lived in this area did rely on this plant and this root for medicine. Well, I appreciate you joining me today for a quick video, and I hope you'll consider joining our Facebook family by clicking on the subscribe button down to your right. And also, if you would like to be notified each time that I release a new video, click the little bell icon and it will send it directly to your email or however you have it set up, and saying, hey, New and Old Survival's uploaded a new video. I appreciate your views, your support, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.